Be that these fact-based films are a response to heightened audience interest in reality.
If you look at what people are reading these days, I know more people are reading nonfiction than fiction. People are just interested in what's going on in the world around them in kind of a very literal way. There's a lot going on in the world that's very interesting. The internet makes it so that we've all become kind of information junkies. So in terms of even the people going to write the stories, I think they're finding them just on searches through Google.
Your girl's gonna be a star.
What about me?
Fact-based films have long existed in Hollywood, but there's been an increase in the rapidity with which news events become docudrama-like feature films.
I think what makes the current climate different is this almost immediate focus, making these movies almost another kind of presentation of news. So you have news that's reported, you have documentaries, and then you have docudramas. And the three are like three peas in a pod in terms of the presentation of news to the public.
The White House today blasted the leak of over 90,000 military documents.
I know it's hard to generalize, but how truthful are these fact-based films?
It's interesting, if you think about documentaries, you can rely for the most part on the fact that nothing in there is false. But you can't rely on a documentary telling you the whole story because the documentary filmmaker decides what to put in and what to leave out of the documentary. So there's still some editorial judgment there. But when you get to a fact-based movie, it goes well beyond that. And you can not only expect but rely upon the fact that there will be fiction mixed into the movie.
People want to go on the internet and check out their friends, so why not build a website that offers that friends, pictures, profiles?
Some believe this new batch of fact-based films is a consequence of the success of the 2010 picture The Social Network, which chronicled the genesis of Facebook. It got 8 Oscar nominations and made money. It created a lot of buzz and may have prompted other filmmakers to pursue real stories. But how many of these new reality-based films are going to make money? The top 10 movies at the US box office last year were all fantasies, not rooted in real stories.
If your only goal is to make money, fact-based movies are not necessarily the best way to do that. But if you're looking for critical attention, if you're looking for at least a minimal amount of commercial success, not necessarily hundreds of millions of dollars, but you make a tidy profit, $50 million, let's say, $25 million profit, then I think a fact-based movie is a very good bet for a movie maker.
To be a champion, it takes more than just being quick.
It seems this new wave of fact-based movies is only going to fuel an ongoing debate over truth-telling in feature films. Filmmakers will always want to tell real stories. To sell their work, they will sometimes claim the authority of fact. Yet they also often want license to fictionalize and still maintain what they've put together amounts to the truth. But it's a concept of truth-telling that doesn't sit well with many critics, journalists, and moviegoers.